Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking. Just kicking. Just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... Hello everyone, and let's just get on into the subject topic for today. We're going to be talking about Nick Cannon and his show being canceled, okay, for lack of viewership. He mostly got 400,000, and they needed him in the million category. So we won't be seeing him at the end of May. Okay, so Nick Cannon's daytime show has been canceled after one season, reported the Variety. They did that reporting on Thursday. Cannon 41 said the show would end its first season run before closing for good, according to Entertainment Tonight. Okay, and then a lot of social media platforms have it. People have it, Deadline, and of course CNN spoke about it. So yes, we're going to get right on into talking about it. We're going to use page 6's commentary or the article they wrote up on Nick Cannon's show being canceled. Nick Cannon addresses talk show cancellations after one season. I mean, they didn't give him 2 or 3. He only had 1. Okay. The show must go on despite being canceled. Nick Cannon addresses his talk show host cancellation Thursday morning after only one season, chalking up the surprising announcement to show business. Okay, you should know about show business, Nick. When the numbers are not coming in right, you're correct. They will cancel you. So, it's interesting. This is show business, and the biggest word is business, he began telling Entertainment Tonight. I show up each and every day bright and early to give you a show, and I am also a businessman. Calling the opportunity to host his own show a dream come true. Cannon continued, I want to expand and elevate. We ain't going nowhere, but it's about broadening my audience. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere, Nick, in your mind, but you damn sure getting the hell off of Nick Cannon's show. Okay, alrighty, boy. I should say man, huh? Okay, Colin, he's saying he had, glad he had the opportunity to host the show, but I guess, is developing other programming on another special or show we'll be seeing him on. So he's basically saying don't count him out. He will be back. Okay, the host 41 describes his viewers as family and thank them for tuning in. Alrighty, we laughed together, we cried together, we prayed together. I do what I can, and we let God do what I can't, he said. Despite the show ending, Cannon assures fans he would finish out the season. We still have more shows. This isn't the last show. We have a month of shows that's going to be on, he shared. This has been a blessing, and dreams come true. Thank you for letting me come into your homes. Okay, he's also a part of that Del Mar Mercury show that or entertainment company that is sponsoring Wendy Williams' show. So they pulled the plug on Nick after only 6 months. I'm like, damn, I thought it was longer than that, but okay, it didn't go a year. Alrighty then. Page 6 reported Wednesday that the show was being canceled after just 6 months of air, and staffers didn't even know. But sources told us that many of them were already looking for new jobs because the show's outlook seemed bleak due to low ratings. There has been a lot of tantamount within Del Mar Mercury, the production company behind Nick Cannon, as of late, with Wendy Williams exiting her long-time running talk show. Sherry Shepherd, who has filled in for Williams as a guest host numerous times, will be taken over as a permanent host. Okay, so yes, that's Nick in a quick, fast, and a hurried way. It's basically telling us he got booted out because a lot of people did not come to his aid and tune into his show. But Nick Cannon has become a joke out here on these streets, all right, with having all these children out of wedlock. Whoever told him to do that, and I believe it was his dad, saying get as many children as he can before he can't produce anymore due to his sperm not swimming close enough to the egg to penetrate to form a baby. Okay, I'm like, oh my goodness. I hope he gets some more jobs because he's going to need it with all the kids he just keeps having and having and having. And he just lost one. And then in that same breath, in another day or less than a week, he was saying he was having another child by another baby. I'm like, how disrespectful, Nick. How disrespectful. Okay. But yeah, he better be tuning up and showing out on that Wild and Out show that he does. And he does really well with it. To me, he's like a baby Sinatra. At least in that picture, that's what he's giving me. Frank Sinatra, the singer and actor. That's what he's giving me. So he could go into movies. You just never know with Nick. You can't really count him out because he loves television. And like I said, Wild and Out has definitely produced a lot of good comedy as well as entertainment. And I think he was hosting The Masked Singer where Candy Burris had one on. And he's been doing that for a minute. So he's not going to be gone from us. It's just this particular show he had on Delmar Mercury's platform. So we can look out for him. And if you like him, love him, follow him on his Instagram account. So I'm sure he'll drop and release what he's going to be doing next for us to tune in on. But yeah, Nick has gotten so much backlash with some things he had said about the Jewish community, and he had to walk it back because they were threatening to just get rid of him altogether. And then he started wearing those little hats he was putting on his head, like turbans. So I'm like, did he denounce his religion as well? Y'all get in the comments and let me know about that, okay? But yeah, he's a smooth dresser. I love to watch him in Wild and Out because he's so funny. And he kind of got that type of platform locked down, and everybody seems to love him in that as well as his host. That's a part of his team to make the show so watchable, I should say. But yeah, I think the show that he was on, the Nick Cannon show, would have did better if he had heavy hitters as entertainers coming by showing him love. I know he wanted to have Mariah Carey come out, his ex-wife, but she was like, man, you ain't finna get me on that mess of a show. You said you could do what you had to do. You continue to do it without my help. I was like, all righty then. And then I don't know why, and this is off the subject of Nick Cannon, but y'all remember when Big Judy and DeBrat got married? She did not attend DeBrat's wedding. I was like, are they outs as well? Don't know, honey, don't know, but that's a hot mess. What y'all think about Kanye going around here acting all willy-nilly as well? But that's for another topic, for another video. And if y'all like my commentary, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like my videos. Okay, that really helps me out, especially with the algorithm. But yeah, don't count Nick out. He's a cute baby man, and he likes to have fun, and he's definitely have submitted himself into Hollywood life. Even though it seems like it's going to have to be more ratchet stuff, he's going to have to do to keep viewers tuned in. Because if I watched the show and what her name was, Kenya Moore was on there. It's like he don't let his hosts talk or anything. He be speaking for them and over them, and not letting them have the floor to discuss what they're doing as far as their career, how they're doing, and all that. He was just interrupting too much. So that was a big no-no for me. But this type of format he's on with Wild and Out, he gets in the millions of ratings in doing numbers like that. So I don't know, maybe he should have had his show similar to that instead of him dressing up in suits and taking the stage away from his guest host. Man, I don't know what he could have did better, because they say Jennifer Hudson is coming out with a show, and I don't know who would want to sit in on her and see what she got to say and bringing different guests on. But I guess we could. Actually, just never really been my favorite. I tell you, the hype was just too much that they gave her. I mean, she's a phenomenal singer. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, It's because people just getting shows and they're not lasting. And really, Nick, they should have been counting Nick out after 3 months. But he was getting, I guess, some of Wendy Williams' um, routinely viewers and fans of her show, because did host her show a couple of times, and I guess they mistaken her numbers, well, numbers he was going to be doing if they gave him a show. So I'm like, whoo, child, Hollywood is just really cutthroat these days. But Nick's been in the business for a very, very, very long time. So like I said, don't really count him out. Don't dismiss him. He'll pop up on our TV screens, I'm sure, doing something else. Hopefully it's not hosting a talk show anymore. Or maybe he'll do better at nighttime. Maybe that was just a hard slot for him. His demographics just wasn't awake at that time, or they were busy at the time his show was coming on, and they couldn't do anything with those numbers, or lost numbers, I should say. But what do y'all think about Nick Cannon? Get in the comments and let me know.